video, we'll walk you through the steps involved in tacking a cruising sailboat. First, we'll take a look at the role of the helmsman in the tacking procedure. Then we'll take a look at the role of the crew in the tacking procedure. Finally, at the end of the video, we'll provide you a helpful overview of sheet handling procedures. We hope you enjoy our video. This picture shows a simple graphic of a sailboat tack. At point 1, the boat is close hauled on a starboard tack. The wind is on the starboard side of the boat, the boom is on the port side. To complete the tack, the helmsman pushes the tiller towards the boom and the bow starts to turn up towards the direction of the wind. At point 2, the bow is pointing directly into the wind and the boat continues to turn until at point 3, the wind is now on the port side of the boat, the boom is on the starboard side, and the helmsperson straightens out the tiller. The tack is complete. We'll break a review of the tacking activity into the helmsman's role and the crew's role. First, let's take a look at the helmsman's role. Helmsman's role in tacking involves 3 steps. First, look around for other vessels, make sure you're not going to tack in front of somebody, then announce ready about. After the crew responds with ready, announce hard-alee and turn the boat towards the wind. When the wind blows the jib to the other side of the boat, stop the turn and your tack is done.
Ready to come about? Ready about? Hard-alee.
Now let's take a look at the crew's role in the tacking maneuver. The crew's role is really based on 2 responses. The first is response to the helmsman ready about command. The second is the responses to the helmsman's hard-alee command. The crew's response to ready about involves 3 steps. First, prepare the lazy jib sheet for use. Then, take the working jib sheet out of the self-tailer and hold it in hand ready to release, and announce ready back to the helmsman. The helmsman announces hard-alee and turns the boat towards the wind. The crew's response to hard-alee has 3 steps. The first is to immediately release the working sheet, then switch to the other side of the boat, trim in the lazy sheet until the jib is set. And the final step is neaten up the jib sheet and the tack is complete. handle where I'll need it. Get the sheet ready. Okay, ready. Okay, there it goes. Four turns. All set.
Prepare to tack. Ready to tack. Hard-alee.
I want to review the procedures for working with a sheet winch. This is a Loomer 2-speed winch. It only turns in one direction, which is clockwise. You always put the line around the winch clockwise. If you put the line around the winch counterclockwise, the winch won't turn, it will give you no advantage. When you first put a lazy sheet that does not have load on it onto the winch, always put 2 turns on clockwise. Then take up whatever slack there may be in the line so that it's all pulled up to the winch. When the load on the line gets very heavy, put 2 or 3 more turns, a total of 4, possibly 5, depending on the size of the line, onto the winch, so the friction that the turns build up will carry the load. Then the line goes over the feeder finger all the way around the top of the crown. Now it's cleated and it's ready to be cranked. If you pick up a winch handle, always pick it up by the sprocket end. If you pick it up by the handle itself, it's very difficult to manage, and you won't be able to do anything with it. Always grab it by the end that has the sprocket. This one is a locking handle, so when you grab it by the sprocket end, you can push the little back lever, which opens it up. Now it's in the winch and it will stay. This is a 2-speed winch, so one direction is slow and powerful, the other direction is fast but less powerful. So when you're cranking this sheet, you turn it the fast way first. It gets heavy. You turn it the slow way, it gives you more power. When you're done with the winch, you pull the winch handle off and put it away somewhere secure. When you're preparing to release a sheet, take it out of the crown, out of the self-tailer, keep the turns on, and keep a little pressure on it. That way the sheet won't pull away from you. If you take the turns off, there's a good chance the sheet will start to pull away from you before you're ready to release it. Should you want to ease a sheet that's under a lot of load, the way to do that is put your hand on the side of the turns and push the turns off the winch. That way you keep control of the line. If you ease a loaded line by just letting the tail go a bit, what will happen is the line will tend to jump off the winch, and then you're going to have a bit of a problem. It's going to tend to run away from you. And that's about it. When the boat tacks and you're ready to release the line, you pull the winch, the line up above the winch, you spin the turns off. I usually let it pull out through my hands to make sure that any kinks in the line fall out so they don't get caught up there in the turning block.